Do you remember this community post right here? Yeah, I thought so. So we hit 100 subs, so this is that video. Yeah. Not to mention I had no idea what to use for background footage, so I just put some Jaden Chicago stuff. Yeah. So fire. Anyways, hello Idiot Nation. My name is Katie. As promised, I made a community post. I would do a Q&A for once I hit 100 subscribers. And we got a total of 12 questions, which was a lot more than I was expecting. So, thank you all so much for the questions. And my voice sounds kind of bad. Whatever. Enough with my yippy yappy chitter chattering. Time to get on with answering these questions. Hell yeah. First question. Beast Darvis asks, if AI and Dookie didn't exist, which would be the best Green Day album? This one's kind of an easy one for me. In my opinion, I picked Nimrod because it's probably like a tie for second or very close to Dookie. So if those two albums didn't exist, definitely Nimrod. Close second would be Saviors though. I really like that album. Hell yeah. Let's go on with the next question. Microwave Steak asked, if you've listened to them, what are your opinions on the Green Day side project bands like The Network and Foxtrot Hot Tubs? I haven't yet listened to them. I might though. So I don't really have an opinion. Obama asks, thoughts on 39 Smooth and Saviors? Starting with 39 Smooth, I think it's a really strong opening album for them. I think the first half of the album, like the 39 Smooth part, is like really strong, but like the EPs kind of like lose it for me. Songs like Going to Pass Lacqua, I Was There, At the Library, and The Judge's Daughter really stand out for me on the first half of the album. Oh, and I didn't forget about Disappearing Boy. And then on the EP sides of things, you have Paper Lanterns, Why Do You Want Him, Dry Ice, and even 409 in Your Coffee Maker is a pretty good track. But also at the same time, there are a few tracks that didn't stick to me, or I don't really like. Like I Wanna Be Alone, Rest, 16, Road to Acceptance, and The One I Want. Overall, I think it's a pretty decent album. Not their best work, but it's still pretty alright. Now onto Saviors. Oh my god, do I love this hell of an album. They literally came back to their roots so strong. After that monstrosity that was released in 2020, this amazed me. Jeez, where do you even start with this? We got tracks like Susie Chapstick, Goodnight Adeline, One-Eyed Bastard, Strange Days Are Here to Stay, and Dilemma being my second favorite track of them of all time. Bobby Socks and Father to a Son are really sweet. Look Mono Brains in 1981 are really fun, and The American Dream is Killing Me is practically perfection. Although some people might not agree with me, but this album is top tier, in my opinion. Man asks, how did you get introduced to Green Day? I believe I was recommended it because I loved listening to a lot of early Good Charlotte stuff. And they're like, hey, you like punk? You like Good Charlotte? Here's Green Day. Checked them out, listened to their whole discography, fell in love ever since. Sorry if that's kind of like a wonky answer, but it's the truth. No Sad YT asks, what's the most average Green Day song? Y'all might hate me for this, but I'm gonna have to go with 99 Revolutions, Reject, and Good Riddance. 99 Revolutions, Reject, Good Riddance, overplayed as hell and misunderstood by the whole entire world. I'm not even gonna get started with my Good Riddance rant, so on to the next question. Zillarator asks, what was the song that introduced you to Green Day? If I were to tell you, it would be the most basic option ever. Yeah, it's Basket Case, obviously. Considering it's their most played song, yeah. Nimrodic asks, what's your 11th favorite Green Day song? My 11th favorite Green Day song would be The Grouch. Close second, or 12th if you want to consider it, Viva La Gloria Little Girl. Clemont asks, what's better, Last Ride In or Espionage? In my personal opinion, I think Last Ride In is better because I love that surf rock vibe it gives. And I love listening to it when I'm studying, feel down. I don't know, it just calms me. But I still think Espionage is cool too. Kerplunk asks, what was the first Green Day album you've listened to? I can't clearly remember it at the top of my head, but I think it was Dookie. Zamer Z asks, how and when did you get into Green Day? Since I already answered the first one, I'll answer the second one. I got into Green Day like sometime last year. Podwriter asks, what sock am I wearing right now? Honestly, I have no clue. I'm just wearing any ordinary sock, I guess. Socks are very comfy and cool, though. Yeah, baby. Funtime Isaiah asks, what gender are you? I'm a female, so I'm just clearing things up with that if people were unsure. Sigs and Valentine's asks, what's your favorite Green Day lyric or lyrics? So I have two. One is the line from Jesus of Suburbia. They say home is where your heart is, but what a shame, because everyone's heart doesn't beat the same. Or the last line in What's Her Name, forgetting you but not the time. Anyways, these are all the questions. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers and submitting in the questions for me. I love every single one of you. And thank you guys so much for supporting me on this little silly YouTube journey. Also, let me know some of your opinions in the comments. Bye for now.